listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. However, it's going to rain. 75 degrees going up to a high of 89 with a chance of rain, 60% chance of rain at that. Y'all heard it was an earthquake over in North Carolina and Virginia and Tennessee. That was really close to home. My uncle lives in Raleigh, and I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but I was like, an earthquake, a 5.4 or 5.1 on the Richter scale, that's kind of rough, isn't it? That's what I thought. And I was like, oh, my God, like, that's really close. But according to sources in North Carolina, that's the first time they've had an earthquake since in 94 years. So 94 years. Well, listen, all kinds of things are happening right now. So nothing surprises me really right now. Nothing at all. So hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I had a pretty okay weekend. I got to tell y'all, my little doggy Diamond, Diamond passed away on Friday. And y'all, that broke my heart. Like, we've had her since we've had her 16 years, and she's a tiny dog. She's like a Chihuahua Poodle mix. Her name was Diamond. And every day she would, like every morning, this is what she did. So my husband bought the dog for my daughter when we moved to North Carolina. My daughter was 13 years old. And she's the only child. So he wanted her to have a dog. So he bought the dog when she was 13 so she wouldn't be so lonely. We were in a new town. She didn't know anybody. So he bought her the dog. Now, I was fussing when he bought Diamond. I was like, listen, don't buy that dog. She's not going to take care of the dog. I'm going to wind up taking care of the dog. And that's exactly what happened. So I wound up mostly taking care of the dog because she went to high school. The dog was home with me all day because I work from home. She went to college for 4 years. The dog was with me, and even now, the dog would get up every morning. Diamond would get up every morning and bypass my daughter's room and come and scratch at my door to go outside every morning. And the funny thing was, Friday morning she didn't do that, so I just assumed that my daughter had let her out already. And so when I came down to do the show, she was in her cage, so I said, okay, she done ate something. She don't, because this is what would happen. She would go outside. We would let her out. She would always go outside and find some food that she should not be eating. She would eat it off the ground, and then a couple of days later, she'd have diarrhea all over the place. So when I came downstairs, she was in her cage, and I said, okay, she got diarrhea this morning, so she's gonna be in the cage for a minute. So, but I was going out to lunch with my friend Georgette, and so I left her in the cage until I did the show. And then when I got ready to, before I got ready to go, I said, well, you know what, let me let her out one more time before I go, so that way she'll be okay. So I opened the cage to let her out, and she collapsed. And I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong? And then blood started coming out of her mouth. And I was like, oh my God, Diamond, what's wrong? So I jumped on the phone. I called my daughter who had taken my granddaughter to the zoo. And I said, what happened? Why was she in the cage? She said, well, she was acting kind of weird. So I thought she had eaten something, which is what she normally would do. And so I said, she's sick. I said, I think she's dying. And my daughter starts to crying on the phone. And so she says, we got to get her to a vet. So I said, okay, so there's a vet in Grayson, which is really close. And I said, you know what, let me call a vet. And I said to the vet, my dog is sick. And so she said, well, bring her in. So I took her in. And it was crazy because there's social distancing at the vet. And so they wouldn't let me get out the car with her. So they took her in, from with her cage into the place. And the doctor called me back and she said, because I sat in the car. And she said, this little girl is really sick. And so I was like, okay, so what's the problem? So she said, right now she has congestive heart failure. I'm like, what? And she said, looks like she has cancer. They did x-rays and stuff, and they saw like all these spots. And she said, we really believe it's cancer. And so at that point, we had to make a decision. So she gave us some options that didn't sound very good. And, oh my God, it was so heartbreaking, y'all. And I didn't, and it was so crazy because I didn't expect to hurt as much as it hurt me. And even thinking about it now, it kind of chokes me up because, but I guess she was a part of my family. Every day I would let her out. Every day she would come and sleep in my office while I worked. This is what she did. She would play with the baby. She would play with me. She liked to run. She loves to run. So she loved to run, and she would run around. We would like tap at the floor, and we'd be like playing dodge and everything. And when we wasn't doing that, she was laying in the corner in my office, and this is where we hung out every day. And when I got ready to go for breakfast or lunch, she would come up with me, and she would go outside, and she would come back. We would do the same thing every day. And so you just don't know. When you see people and they say they lose their pet, you're like, oh, that's how you feel. But until it happens to you, and this is with anything, until it happen to you, it's rough, y'all. And so it took me a minute to be able to just be this composed. Like Friday, after that all happened, after she, we had to put her to sleep, and I was no good for I didn't eat. I was sick. I was sick to my stomach. Like I couldn't do nothing. All I could do was just get in the bed and lay down, and it hurt. So what has helped me through this process is journaling. I realized that journaling, I will hear people talk about that as well. Oh, I journal, it helped me. Journaling has really helped me. And, I got a chance to say things that, you just don't want to say to people, and how you feel. You just don't want to share that stuff. And, and it's so funny because it's the little things that keeps reminding me of her. Like we would sit there, like sometimes the garbage bag would be full in the kitchen, and it'd be nighttime, so we would sit it on the floor. But we had to stop doing it, but she would go in there and tear the garbage bag up. So we set I set the garbage bag on the floor, and one part of me said, don't leave the garbage bag there because Diamond's going to get it. Then the other part of me said, she's not going to get it because she's not here. It's like little things like that. Like Saturday morning, there was no scratch at my door, and she would bypass everybody's door and come straight to my door. And there was no, and so I would go on the deck while she go outside and do her business, but there was no scratch at the door. You know what I mean? So it was very sad, and I'm still dealing with it, but it gets better every day. And journaling has helped me a lot go through that. So now I get it. And I told my daughter, I don't ever want another pet. Like that hurt me so bad. I am scarred for life, and I it's sad to say, but now she's not. She said when Carter turns 3 or 4, she's gonna get another pet. I was like, yeah, not here, not with me. I can't do it. Like it was too painful. Like I didn't expect to cry for 3 days. You know what I mean? But I did, because that was my little doggy, and that's what I call her, little doggy. Her name was Diamond. I named her Diamond. So I had like 2 daughters, Diamond and Dominique. That's what I would tell. But I got 2 daughters, or I would say that's my grand dog. Because it was Dominique's dog, but I kept her, and so then I started telling people, yeah, I have a grand dog, because she's my baby. She's my baby, and I love her for life. She gave me so much joy in my life. She was a sweet little dog, and she was mean though, y'all. Everybody knew her. It was so funny because I posted on Facebook, and I don't post very often on Facebook. And to see the comments made it worse for me. Like, it made the pain worse. So I didn't read the comments. Like, the first day I post, I saw the comments of people saying, I'm sorry about Diamond. Because a lot of people knew Diamond. People would come to my house. Diamond hated black shoes. So if you came to my house and you had on black shoes, she immediately attacked your shoes. I don't know why. I told my nephew, I said, I think you kicked her when she was a baby with black shoes. But she would attack anybody with black shoes. And so we had to tell Diamond, we had to put her in the cage because somebody's going to sue us because Diamond has attacked them. And so we got so much love from people on Facebook and Instagram about Diamond, because a lot of people knew about Diamond because she's been around for 16 years. But to read the comments made it worse for me, y'all. It didn't help at all. Like, it made me sad. So for like 2 days, I didn't look at Facebook because I was like, I can't take that either. I can't take nothing else right now. It's just painful. So I got off of Facebook, and I was like, I can't. So it was rough, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. I don't mean to take up the show because I got a short show today, because I have something that I have to do. It's urgent, and but I did want to come on this morning and say good morning, Gwinnett, and all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land. And I also wanted to give you some news and some horoscopes and all that good stuff. So let's get on. Today is National S'mores Day, so if you like s'mores, it's your day, baby. I've never eaten a s'more. Never. I've never eaten a s'more. I don't know what it tastes like, but I see it. It looks delicious, but I've never had one. Maybe I will have one day. I want a fire pit, so maybe I'll get a fire pit and we'll have s'mores this fall. I think my daughter would like that. She loves stuff like that. So maybe that's something we'll do. And we'll do it with the baby. The baby probably love it. Like, she's so funny, y'all. My husband bought her a basketball goal, a pink one, because she likes basketball. It's the weirdest thing. Like, she won't watch SpongeBob, but we turn basketball on and she's there jumping with the guys and shooting the ball, but she will not sit down and watch cartoon like that. She'll watch Baby Shark for a minute, but that's about all she'll watch. All right, let's get on with your horoscopes, brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. For today is August the 10th, y'all. Monday, August the 10th. So it's the beginning of the week for most of you, end of the week for some of you. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Don't give out any personal information that you don't want spread around. Emotional disputes will only end in sorrow. Put your time and energy into travel, philosophy, and soul searching. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with searching the soul, baby. I do this all the time. I have so many opportunities available to me right now, y'all, till it's overwhelming. And it's so crazy because they keep coming. I had to ask God, listen, you need to order my steps. Because I'm an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs sometimes are like people with addictions. Like, we love starting stuff. We love the new shiny object. And I'm telling you, there's some objects in front of me right now that I just want to hold on to. But I have asked God to order my steps so I can stay on track. But I got some great ones, that are there, and it's kind of exciting. Oh, I'll do the word of the week after this. I forgot about that. Taurus, this could be the cause for a dispute that may result in estrangement. Don't try to hide your true feelings from your mate. Don't exhaust yourself on minor health problems, or minor health problems will set in. Listen, don't exhaust yourself, because you could have minor health problems. When I'm tired, I feel awful. And I have bad headaches and things like that. And I know I'm tired because I started to get these headaches. So don't exhaust yourself today, Taurus. Just relax. Fall back for a second. Take a minute. Matter of fact, take 2. I love that, y'all. Every time I say that, I love that. It's a song. It's a verse out of a song. I can't not know what song it is. I think it's Pop It Like It's Hot. That's what Pop It Like It's Hot. Snoop Dogg. It's a Snoop Dogg song. Pop It Like It's Hard. Yeah. Gemini, stay mellow. You may be frazzled today. You'll be able to get to the bottom of things today. Stay mellow, Gemini. Relax. Stay mellow. When I hear that, stay mellow, I can't tell you what it makes me think about. It makes me think about people who smoke weed, because they're always mellow. They do. They're so calm and relaxed, and they talk kind of like laid back. Yeah, I know some people. And that's how they get. They get real mellow. Cancer, you need to clear up some important personal documents before the end of the year. You do well if you mingle with the brass today. Okay. Opportunities to meet new lovers will come through pleasure trips or social events. Listen, you're going to do well if you mingle with the brass. I'm assuming that's the upper crust people, or some really important people. That's who you got to mingle with today. You're going to do well if you do that. All right, Cancer? So find them people and mingle with them today. They probably can help you go to the next level. Leo, travel will turn out to be far more exciting than you imagined. Try making some changes to your appearance, and your attitude will reinforce just that. Romantic encounters will be full of excitement. Ooh, you got a lot of excitement in your life today, Leo. You got some romance excitement. You got some traveling excitement. You're going to reinforce yourself by changing your appearance and your attitude. Hey, everything is by attitude, and attitude is mindset. Absolutely. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Virgo, you'll find travel or involvement in large groups gratifying. You need to spend some time reflecting on past experience and involvements. Sit back. Yeah, travel for you today too. But you got to do it with some, when you do it with groups of people, it's most of the time it's a lot of fun. And it's going to be gratifying for you today, Virgo. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
I'll be missing you, love. Yeah, I'll be missing you, love. And the good times that we had, I'll be missing you, love. I'll be missing you and your love, your love, your love. I think of you and the two of us together, it felt so good for so long. It was you and me forever. Now you walk away, maybe for the better. So tell me something true. Will you miss my love? Will you miss my love? All the good times that we had. Will you miss my love? Will you miss me and my love, my love, my love? When I see you again, I wanna show you how I loved you. You were my one true friend, and I cherish every moment I got to spend with you. I have so much inside of me. I wanna tell you something true. I've been missing you, love. Yeah, I've been missing you, love. All the good times that we had. I've been missing you, love. I've been missing you and your love, your love, your love. I don't wanna waste your time. I don't wanna change your mind. Are you better off alone? Girl, you stole my heart, and I'm losing you. I'm losing you. Oh. I'm still missing your love. Yeah, I'm still missing your love. All the good times that we had. I'm still missing your love. I'm still missing you and your love, your love, your love. Oh, baby, I'm still missing you. Still missing you, missing you.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. And we're going to pick it up with Libra. Strengthen your position among your peers. You must be careful not to trust just anyone. Your sensitive nature will allow others to read you well. All right, so that means you wearing your emotions on your chest today, and people going to read you today, baby. Here's the thing. Don't trust just anyone. Watch out for the people who you think you can, because you can't trust just anyone. That's nobody. None of us can. None of us. You got to be careful, because people will mess you up. Scorpio, don't reveal any personal details. Go on business trips if at all possible. Get proper medical attention and confront your situation decisively. Yes, decisively. Yep. Don't reveal your personal details. Keep your business to yourself, Scorpio. If you got something you don't want out there, don't tell anybody. Because the minute you let it out of your mouth to somebody else's ears, it can leave their mouth and go to somebody else's ears. So keep your business to yourself. Sagittarius, you can make career moves that will bring you a much higher income. Residential moves will also be advantageous for all concerned. You will be best to work late in order to avoid disharmony. Yeah, it's so funny because I was supposed to get up really early this morning because I'm speaking at Podfest tomorrow, y'all. I'm speaking at Podfest, the Podfest Global Summit. So if you have not registered, you still have time. The summit is kicking off like right now, but I think you can still go register because I'm going to be talking tomorrow on Tech Talk Tuesday. I'm going to be talking about how to get your podcast on Alexa. So if you have not registered, go on over to Eventbrite, type in Podfest, go to Podfest. .online, podfestexpo.online, podfestexpo.online, and register. I think you can still register to attend. And guess what? If you register now, I think the tickets are still free. Listen, we were trying to break a world record. All of us got together, all the podcasters. Chris was here Thursday talking about podcasting. We were trying to break a Guinness Book World Record and have the largest virtual conference in the world. And I think we may have done it. I think we needed to get to 5,000 registrations. So hopefully you guys went ahead and registered. But listen, not only that, it's a great event. I'm going to be showing podcasters tomorrow how to... See, let me tell y'all something about... And I don't mean to digress, but I just got to tell you this real quick. Alexa is changing the way people search for anything, whether it's food, clothes, business, insurance, realtors, whatever it is, it's in there because people are lazy. It's just a matter of fact. And they want stuff quick. We already figured that out when they invented the microwave. That's why the microwave became so popular, because it cooks your food quick. And that's what they want. They want quick, right? Okay, so Alexa, Siri, Bixby, Cortana, and the Google Assistant, they're changing the way we do business. I happen to be...
this might answer your question.
Listen. Alexa, stop. See? Now she's on the tablet right next to me. I didn't know she was on I didn't know the tablet. There's a Fire tablet laying next to me. And when I called her name, she's trying to answer a question for me. I'm telling y'all, it's changing the way we... Did y'all hear her? Like, it popped on because the Fire tablet was laying here. It's changing the way we do things. And if you miss the boat, you're going to miss the boat. If you are listen, you don't got to be a podcaster, but a business owner, and you're trying to figure out how to use Alexa, you need to sign up tomorrow, because this could work for you. This could work for podcasters. If you're a dentist, if you're a doctor, you say, you know what? I need to figure out how to use Alexa. So, because Alexa will work for you when you're sleeping, because people are looking for you. They're looking for what you do. And that's why Alexa is so important. That's why I love podcasting. That's why I'm so passionate about podcasting and the technology that you can marry with podcasting to grow your business. It's exciting. But if you don't listen and you don't know about this stuff, then you can't do it. That's why I'm so happy to be a part of the Podfest Expo, because I get a chance to talk about what I love podcasting, and I also get to talk about the other part of what I love, which is technology. I love technology. I'm a tech junkie. I got gadgets all over my house. They had to tell me one year, this is what I used to ask for every year, and I'm going to get on with the horoscopes in a second. But every year, when it was time for my birthday, Mother's Day, Christmas, whatever it was, I would either ask for a gadget or a Barnes & Noble gift card. And they said to me, you got to ask for something else, but that's what I love. Right now it's Amazon. Before it used to be Barnes & Noble. Oh my God, before Amazon came out, you could just give me a Barnes, because I love to read. So give me a Barnes & Noble gift card, and I love to go to Barnes & Noble and just hang out. Oh, that was the best gift ever. And it still is. Like, if anybody buy me Barnes & Noble gift cards or Amazon gift cards or some kind of gadget, a tech gadget, a microphone, a tablet, or Bluetooth, or any kind of little gadgets. I got gadgets all over my house. I told y'all I got like 5 laptops. It's ridiculous. I know. It's terrible. But I like gadgets. These are my own 5. Right? I got 5 laptops. I got 2 iPads. Because I'm a gadget person, and my cell phone. And then a bunch of other stuff. Oh my God. I can't tell you how many microphones I got. I probably got 8 mics. I'm sure I got 8. Oh no, I might have more than 8. I probably got 10. I'm a gadget person. But anyway, let me get on with the horoscope. Capricorn, don't gossip. Don't hold back. You will enjoy interaction with others today. Listen, don't gossip. Like, nothing comes out of gossiping. Nothing. Because what you're gossiping about it doesn't change anything. Listen, my mother tell you, she be trying to talk about something like, I don't want to hear that stuff. She funny too. She be like, I'm like, Mom, I want to hear that. She's like, yeah, but let me just tell you this real quick. And then you know what happened? Because she's older. Like, that's good for her. She had something to talk about. I'm out and about all day long. I don't got time to gossip. I got other stuff to talk about. Aquarius, get out and enjoy some entertainment. Unique forms of entertainment could capture your attention and bring about a romantic interest. Don't reveal any personal details. Oh my God, listen, everybody. Keep your business to yourself today. Keep it to yourself. But in the meantime, Aquarius, you need to get out and do some entertainment, some unique forms of entertainment. Yeah, it could be some romantic interest going on there. And my fellow fish Pisces, you may find that children are not accepting you as you've been. I don't know what that means. Career changes may not be your choice right now, but in the long run, they will be to your advantage. Be careful disclosing information. I think every horoscope I just read said keep your business to yourself. Now listen, fish, I don't know about you, but I will be keeping my business to myself. I ain't disclosing nothing. I ain't telling nobody nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Now, the career change thing, it may not be your choice right now, but in the long run, it could be well to your advantage. Okay. All right. I got a bunch of opportunities on the table that's like, ooh, I got so many. I have to figure out what to do with them. All right, so that's all the horoscopes I got for today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 o'clock to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Now let's get on to some news you can use, and I got to go pretty soon. All right, y'all, here's the number of cases for Georgia. You know, I got to give you the weekly COVID. Oh, before I give you the weekly COVID update, let me give you the word of the week. I forgot. So Georgette is normally here, but because I have a short show, she gave me the word, and I do have a short show, so I got about another 10 minutes. The word of the week is creative, and that's a good word. Oh my God, that probably is one of the words I love the most because it allows me to explore. It allows me to let my mind start flowing. Let me tell y'all, I was supposed to be up this morning doing a PowerPoint, putting together a PowerPoint presentation, but because my creative juices decided they want to kick in at 11 o'clock, I didn't fall asleep till like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Because when they kick in, I can't cut them off. It takes me forever to cut them off. And when I had an idea laying in the bed, I was watching this show on Netflix before I went to bed. It was called Unearthed. It's hosted by Zac Efron. And it's a great show. So if you haven't watched, I love shows like that. If you haven't watched it, check it out. And I had the nerve to watch that show. And I don't know which episode I was watching, but you better believe after I finished the episode, my creative juices were going. So the word for this week is creative. Find something that will allow you to be creative. Here's the thing. When you're being creative, you feel better. I feel better just talking about it. When I'm in there doing, and I got decoupage, like that's supposed to be my thing. But I haven't really set no real time aside to do it. But when I do it, I feel amazing. My other thing is coming up with great ideas for stuff, great ideas for marketing. You know, I had a client this past weekend who's doing something huge, and we talked about some marketing ideas. And you know, that's where my strength lies. That's my superpower. I'm a creative thinker. When it comes to marketing and coming up with good ideas. Oh my God, I'm not blowing my own horn, but I'm really good at that. Like you can sit down and say to me, Audrey, I want to launch this chair. Right? I got an idea for this chair. I'm telling you, by the time you give me a couple of details about the chair, I got something good for you to go with the chair. That's my superpower. Now, here's the funny thing. I haven't really found out how to turn my superpower into like a multi-million-dollar business yet, but I'm working on it. But because it took me a minute to recognize what my superpower was. To me, it was just something I did, like just running my mouth. Like you would say, oh, I got this idea for something. I'm like, oh yeah, well you can do this, you can do this, and this. That's my superpower. That's my super. And I know that's called consulting. I do consult, y'all. I'm just kidding. It just hasn't gotten to multi-million-dollar yet. But people call on me to consult. So that's why when you go to Good Morning Gwinnett, it says consulting up there. Or if you go to Noise Media, it says consulting because I do consulting. And I'm good at it. When it comes to great ideas, I'm good at that. And I know that. But anyway, here's our COVID. So the word this week is creative. So go out there, be creative, get your creative juices flowing, have a good time doing it, make some stuff. You got some stuff, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and share. Like if you make anything, pictures on there, share with us what you're doing. Okay. All right. COVID report. Georgia. Georgia is, oh my God. Georgia is almost at 250,000 people who have been confirmed to have COVID-19. We had 216,596 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the state of Georgia. 4,199 people have passed away because of the COVID virus. And I'm telling y'all, because people are really out and about, it's spreading. And, we went out yesterday with my niece. My niece moved to Atlanta, and we went to visit her in her new apartment. But we went to lunch also. And we get to lunch, there was a group that come in the door. Right, they were together. Here's the funny thing: 2 of them had on a mask. The rest of the group did not have on a mask. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so why don't you have on a mask? You would think that would be something so hard to do, but people are fighting that thing, and the people that are fighting are probably getting the virus. So what does that mean for Gwinnett County? Gwinnett County has 19,808 cases of coronavirus confirmed here in Gwinnett County. Let me say that again. 19,808 cases confirmed in Gwinnett County for COVID-19. 260 people in Gwinnett County have passed away. We are second in the state, following Fulton County for the number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the state. We make up a huge part of that 216,000 cases here in Georgia. A huge part. Second in the state. And so in order for us to do that, y'all, we got to do some things. And here's what we got to do. Because Gwinnett said, you know what? We need our residents and community to be healthy. So they have launched a campaign to help combat COVID-19. This is all they want y'all to do. It's called Join the Team. This is what they said. And this is all they want you to do. Wear your mask, right? If you got a cloth mask, wash your mask. See, I got a bunch of the little blue. Now, I got my cute cloth mask when I'm trying to be cute. It's got Good Morning Gwinnett on it. But when I'm trying to just run in and run out, I got a whole stack. My husband keep us supplied with the little blue mask, the little surgical looking mask. He keep us supplied with those. So I got a big pack in my car, and when I take that mask off, I just throw it away. But if you got a mask, a cloth mask, put it over your face, put it over your nose, put it over your mouth, and put it over your chin. I don't know why people feel like they can have a mask on and the nose is out. That's defeating the purpose. I've seen people walk around and mouth is covered up, but your nose is out. Here's some news for you. The mask covers the virus goes in your nose and your mouth. So you need to have both covered, not just. I've seen people with the mask on, it's just on their chin. I'm like, seriously? Why have it on? Right? You're trying. I get you trying, but you need to cover your mouth and you need to cover your nose. The other thing that this consortium has said, and this consortium is made up of 16 cities in Gwinnett County, Gwinnett Municipal Association community partners, and the Gwinnett, Newton, and Rockdale County Health Departments. They all launched this campaign together called Join the Team, and they want residents to get on board and join the team and be team players to become a healthier Gwinnett, a healthier Rockdale, and a healthier Newton County. You got to do that, and all you got to do is 3 things. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and social distance. I try to do that everywhere I go. Everywhere. I got hand sanitizer in my car. If I go into the grocery store, which I wouldn't go, now I do go, but they got like the wipes at the door. I go to Publix, they got a whole little stand of wipes right at the door. You pull them out, you clean the cart, you clean your hands, you go on about your business. And when you come back into your car, hand sanitize again. When I get home, I wash my hands. I do not touch my face or my mouth or my nose until I get home and wash my hands. Right? That's all you got to do. That's all they're saying. All right, listen, I'm going to a song and I'll be back. I got a couple more segments to go and then I got to be out. Stay tuned.
'cause I know what I'm getting into.
Yes.
Yeah, and nothing can stop me.
No.
'Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Yeah, susceptible now before the moment flies, before it flies. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Susceptible now before the moment flies.
Welcome back. So on Saturday, President Donald Trump signed the executive order to go ahead and keep the unemployment going for a lot of people. He also included a moratorium for evictions, and he said, student loans were going to be suspended indefinitely. So for a lot of people that they were excited about that. Here's the problem: they don't know when the checks are going to come. And here's the other thing. In that executive order, he did not talk about whether or not the $1,200 stimulus check was included. He didn't talk about that. He talked about unemployment. He talked about, halting evictions and people being evicted from their homes for not paying rent and mortgage and things like that. And he also suspended student loan payments. So that, and also, you get the unemployment. But I think it's still going to be a minute, y'all, because even though the student loan relief is there, even though he said yes to the unemployment, even though he's probably put a stop on the evictions for right now, I don't think they know when that money's going to come out. Now, it's going to come, but I don't think they know when. And I've heard so many different stories. Like, it's hard to even say. Like, I heard one story say, yes, they're going to get $400. Then I heard one story say the government is putting in $300, but the state has to pull in $100. I've heard people in other states who said they had to wait outside on the line just to get the regular unemployment. So now I don't even know where you have to go wait outside on the line. No one knows how that works. I also heard that they're trying to get the state to put in another $400, which would make it $800 a week on top of whatever you were getting. I don't know if the state is going to do that either, because I think a part of the HEROES Act, which was the act that Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats were asking for, that included money for the state. So the state does not have the money to put in an extra $100, an extra $400. You're not going to get that either. So I feel like the executive order, was needed. However, I think it still left out a lot of information that's needed. And I think that people are going to be waiting for a minute. I don't expect to see anybody getting a check before September. I really don't. Because I still think even with the executive order, there's things that have to be worked out. Like, where's the money coming from? If the government is only going to put in $300 and the state has to put in $100, where's that money coming from? If they don't have the money to put it in. So I feel like there's going to be some problems there as well. The stimulus payment that was supposed to come out for $1,200, the president had originally said he wanted it to be more than $1,200, but there was no mention inside the executive order that he signed on Saturday saying whether or not that $1,200 will be paid out anytime soon. I believe that both parties will probably come together and say, okay, let's release the $1,200, because that was the one thing that they did agree on. The president, on the other hand, said he wanted to give more than $1,200. So I don't know how that thing's going to play out. I just, I hope that more jobs are created so people don't have to go through this. And I get it. Some people are making way more money on unemployment than they're doing working. But here's the thing, y'all. Don't you want to be around people and get back out there and mingle? I get it. You can sit home and make, $2,400 a week, kind of just sitting home. But don't you, I don't know. I'm a social kind of person. Like, I really miss networking. I really miss going out and doing things like I normally did. I really do. I get it. Most people, not a lot of people like me. I just miss that stuff, but maybe not. I don't know. All right, so listen, the Gwinnett County Police Department will be undergoing an examination by a team of assessors from the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agency, Inc., beginning today. They call it CALEA. CALEA will be examining all aspects of the police department policies and procedures, management, operations, and support. As a part of this assessment, the agency personnel and members of the community are invited to offer comments by phone tomorrow from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So if you got a comment that you wanna offer as a part of this assessment, you can do so. But you have to call in between the hours of 2 and 4 p.m. tomorrow. And that number is 770-513-5220. Again, that number is 770-513-5220. Comments will be limited to 5 minutes and must address agency ability to comply with CALEA, which is the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement. You have the opportunity to voice your opinion tomorrow between 2 and 4. You can only talk for 5 minutes, so don't get on there trying to talk longer there. They're going to cut you off. 5 minutes is your time. And if you want to do that if you want to submit your comments by mail, you can do that as well. And you can do that by sending it to Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement, Inc. Mail it to 13575 Heathcote Boulevard, Suite 320, and that's in Gainesville, Virginia. Zip code is 20155. For more information about this and how you can participate in this, go to ajc.com, click on neighbor, click on counties, and click on Gwinnett, and you'll see it there. This is your opportunity, but you have to call in between the hours of 2 and 4 tomorrow. Again, that number is 770-513-5220. 5 minutes, that's your limit. That's all you got. 5. Don't get on there trying to talk forever. Don't do it. Swanee is going to participate in a task force to prevent elder abuse, and that's amazing, and that's a great thing. It's terrible. You know, it's so funny. If you don't have the patience to be in a business where you have to take care of people, then get out of it. Why would you go into a business or a position as an employee where you have to take care of people, and then you go in there and you want to abuse them? I think that's just evil right down to the core. But anyway, Swanee City Council recently voted to adopt a memorandum of understanding with the Office of the District Attorney, Gwinnett Justice Circuit, to participate in a task force to prevent elder abuse. All Gwinnett cities with a police department are being invited to join the Gwinnett Adult Abuse, Neglect, and Exploitation Multidisciplinary Team, MDT. That's what it's called. The purpose of MDT is to bring together both local and regional organizations to include prosecution, law enforcement, governmental, regulatory, and social services. This is a task force to prevent elder abuse and to address it. Yes, it goes on. You may not think it goes on, but it goes on, and it's sad. It's a sad thing. If you know that, don't just take a job for a job because you need a paycheck, and then you do something you hate, and then you go in and you take it out on the elder. That's not a good thing, y'all. But anyway, they're putting that team together and that task force together, and I think that's a great thing because we need it. Unfortunately, elderly people, a lot of times they don't have a lot of family, especially when they're in these facilities. That's why they're there. They don't have families to take care of them. So their families put them in these facilities, hoping that they're being taken care of, and they're not being taken care of. A lot of times they're being abused. We saw how COVID-19 wreaked havoc on so many senior living centers. So many seniors passed away because of that. They had underlying issues. They were elderly, and people just felt like they can come in there and just spread it around, and that's what happened because they weren't going outside. So if they got COVID-19, that's because somebody brought it in there, and they were not taking the necessary precautions. So, kudos to Swanee for doing that. All right, so listen, Duluth is seeking stories from the city's past. I see a picture up here. I think, I look at that stuff and I just think it's amazing. Like, I look back, when I go to Albany, which is where I was born, a lot of stuff is still the same at Albany, unfortunately. And when I go to, like, Jimmy Hot Dogs, yeah, all my Albany people out there, Jimmy Hot Dogs. I know y'all know Jimmy Hot. Some people hate Jimmy Hot Dogs. I'm going to Albany in a couple weeks, and I'm going next week, as a matter of fact. I'm going to get me a Jimmy Hot Dog. Now, if there's a whole lot of people in line like it normally is in Jimmy Hot Dogs, I ain't going in. Because Jimmy Hot Dogs, you have to be having a line, y'all. And it's tiny. Like, it's literally no room but just to walk around and pick your hot dogs up. And it's been that way since I can remember. Probably over 100 years, I think. I used to go to Jimmy Hot Dogs when I was a little girl. And when I go to Albany, the first thing we do is stop and get a Jimmy Hot Dog. Yeah, we do. So when I think about memories, that's a memory that's always going to be burnt into my mind as a little girl, Jimmy Hot Dogs. And it's still there. Still looks the same. Still on the same little block that still looks the same. Greyhound, now it's called, it used to be Trailways across the street. Now it's Greyhound. The same little taxi stand. All that stuff is in that same little block. It's literally a block. Right. It's not a New York block. New York got really long blocks. It's literally like maybe a football field. Not even that long, I don't think. I don't even think that block is bigger than football field. But anyway, let's get on to the story. Then I gotta go. Duluth is embarking on revitalizing Rogers Bridge, and they're seeking nostalgic stories and photos from the past. According to the city's announcement, they would like photos and tales from Duluth, when Duluth was a home to the Cricket Box Factory. Okay, so I'm assuming they made boxes for crickets. Okay. Mayor Nancy Harris could ride her horse to the dentist. Really? Or when the trail was new to town. How about that? She rode the horse to the dentist. Okay, all right, Duluth, I hear you. Bonus points if your favorite story features the original bridge at Rogers Bridge Park. So if you wanna participate and send your pictures in, you can do so online by going to tinyurl/historic Duluth. tinyurl/historic Duluth, or you can send it to the Duluth Marketing Department at PIO at DuluthGA.net. Duluth Marketing Department, PIO at DuluthGA.net. I think that's going to be so nice. Are they going to put the pictures on the bridge? Is that what they're going to do? I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. That's why I love small towns, because a lot of times they're unchanged, and so they're upgraded, but they're unchanged. They leave that character. That's what I feel like. Old downtown areas have character, and I love them. I love going to them. I get excited when I see them. I'm corny like that, y'all. All right, listen, I'm going to my last song. I'll be back after this song to give you my inspiration of the day, and then I got to close it out because I got to go.
If only you could see me now. If only you could tell me why you disappeared, you made me cry. So don't come back. Oh, you never took the time to say. You didn't think you should explain. Like I
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today, but I want to give you my word of inspiration, and here goes. A champion is defined not by their wins, but by how they recover when they fall. Oh, God, let me say that again. A champion is defined not by their wins, but how they recover when they fall. Serena said that, and she was right. Yeah, it's really cool to win, y'all, but how do you recover when you fall? Oh my God, that's so important. A lot of times we set out to accomplish some things, and sometimes people let failure stop them. It paralyzes them. It keeps them stuck right where they are in there. And here's the thing. Failure is in your mind, right? Yes, things didn't work out the way you planned, but you got to get up and get back on the horse and ride again. You got to get back up and get back on the horse and ride again. That's a true champion. Champions don't quit no matter what. They do not quit. Even when they want to quit, they don't quit. They may take a pause, but they don't quit. And it's defined by how you get up and how you recover. That's a champion. Yes, we all want to win. Do you know anybody who say, you know what, I'm going to lose today. I'm going to sit out to lose. We all want to win, but sometimes you fall. And you got to get back up. You got to recover. You got to brush yourself off. Start over. Feel okay about starting over. And get going. That's a true champion. Champions don't quit. Champions are not lazy. And let me tell you something. If you are lazy, forget about winning, because you're not going to win. Lazy people don't win. I don't care what anybody says. You don't put the time and effort in something, you're lazy, you're not going to win. Undisciplined people don't win. They don't win. They're not champions. You're not disciplined, you're not going to win. Focus is hard, y'all. I know focus is hard. I know discipline is hard. Being lazy ain't hard. Being lazy is easy. Discipline, focus, determination, it's hard. But that's what champions do. That's what they're made of. They don't quit. They pause, they get up, they figure out how to get it done, they make it happen, they move. And here's the thing, if you're sitting around and you say, you know what, I don't feel like doing it, you're lazy and you'll never be a champion. That's all I got for today. Thank you so much for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 52 minutes with me, and I appreciate you so much. Sorry, the show is not really that short, right? Yeah, but I got to go. But anyway, thank you so much for listening. If you missed any episode of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and listen to past episodes there. Also, be sure to follow the show on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett, Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. Go over to iTunes, pick your favorite episode, give it 5 stars. I need you to do that for me because I'm trying to get to the top of the boards and inside of Apple Podcasts. And the way to do that is for you to vote 5 stars on your favorite episode. Thank you so much for doing that as well. I appreciate you. Listen, I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 o'clock, God willing. Thank you again for listening. Be safe out there. Wear your mask. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.